Damn well I wasn't alive when Branch Rickey made that statement. As a matter of fact, he died 5 years before I was born. And I know damn real Branch Rickey, that saying, don't forget Belichick shut down Elway in the Super Bowl 20. Exactly. And Elway was on the roll. Second half came around jungle, shut him down. First half, him and Phil Simms was going at it. Second half, Phil Simms kept it going, and my man disappeared. Shout out to Jungle Brother, man. Big up Steph, man. Thanks for bringing that up. But seeing how Branch Rickey died 5 years before I was born, that makes me understand that the saying that he's most famous for, it's best to get rid of a player a year too early than a year too late, shows you that the media is just in love with watching Tom Brady's scrotum. Because everybody else in football, Eric Dixon had to be cut. Only two people I could think of that left out on their terms was the Bus and Elway. Everybody else got kicked out the door. That's what it is. He was building the juggernaut in Cleveland, then they moved and killed it. Shout out to Brady Kev. Exactly. They was balling. Pepper Johnson and that crew. They had Frank Minifield. They had some good ball players. Carl Banks. They had some good ball players there, man. See, but what he lost in Cleveland. That's what they do. It's like Belichick. You can tell where they don't like you no more. They get to treating you like you one of the brothers. They get to treating you like you one of the brothers. They tell half the story. It's like when Tom Brady said, "Hey Brady, are you a cheater?" I don't think so. If a brother would have said that, they'd have talked about him and his mama. People talk shit about Bill Belichick. The man has been to 11 Super Bowls, won 6 as the New England Patriots coach, head coach, and had defensive coordinator stop the hating and the BS. Exactly. Stop the hating and the BS. Thank you. Jim Brown too. Yeah, Jim Brown was part of that. Ozzie Newsome was a part of that get down too. Look at your coach the tree head in Cleveland. That's exactly. Nick Saban and a host of other very extremely successful coaches. So please miss me with this nonsense. Acting like Bill Belichick, not wanting to extend the contract of a 43-year-old man is wrong. Stop, y'all. Come on, y'all. Look. You don't see. That's what we get. We always acting a fool about who we don't like. This is not the dating game. This is sports. You can love Tom Brady. As a matter of fact, my man Kirby, who listens as he works overnight, if he come in the chat room next week, I asked him to come to the chat room next week. He can confirm he's the number one Tom Brady fan in the world. I told him about Tom Brady. I was like, nah, man, check him out. Branch Rickey passed on top 4 Negro leagues and players. Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Cool Papa, and Oscar Charlton in favor of Jackie Robinson, who may be in the top 100. Yeah, because you know why? Because they was gonna speak their mind, and Jackie was cool, calm, and collected. They say Josh Gibson wasn't taking no shorts, and Satchel wasn't really willing to fold in regards to the money he was getting. See, they don't want independent brothers. They don't want thinking on their own brothers. And I'm not mad at Branch Rickey for that, because you know what? I wish Jackie and the rest of the brothers would have told him, because a fun fact, most people don't realize, to this day, one of the most successful black-owned businesses in the history of the United States of America is the Negro Leagues. Integration destroyed that. He's a good coach, just not one for my teams. Exactly. You got to give it up. Oh, there go Kirby. Kirby ain't working overnight. Number one, you definitely did that. Shout out to Kirby, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming in, usually overnight, but thank you. The National Football League is a business. Players come and leave every year. Shout out to DJ Chuck from out west. I see you, man. It's just, like I said last year, man. It was either last year, even the year before. Tom Brady used to be Wolverine. Now he's Logan. Logan's still a bad motherfucker, but don't be trying to get Logan to save the world, because he gonna die like he did in the damn movie. Thank you, Jungle Brother. Thank you, Jungle Brother. But it's just, I don't understand this, man. You telling me pick a 40-plus dude over a 60-something coach? No. No matter how. Look, okay, well, fuck it, man. Chicago Bulls, see if y'all can talk Tracy McGrady out of retirement. And see if what Eddie Curry doing. See what Reggie Thee is doing. See, Magic Johnson is in great health. See if y'all can get him to put on the Bulls jersey. No, because once you get older, this is a young person's game. Last Money, Boston, CBS Boston killed and made the deal. Talked to Brady leaving the team. The assholes. Yeah, that Boston thing. People in Boston acted like Bill Belichick did something wrong. Why wasn't he doing nothing wrong with Willie McGinnis, who helped them get to a Super Bowl when Bill Parcells was the coach and helped them win Super Bowls after Bill Belichick got there? When he got cut, was he full of shit? When Jason Seymour, who's going to be in the Hall of Fame within the next 2 years, how the hell did he get over Willie McGinnis is a whole other conversation. Hall of Fame. When he cut Ty Law, was they full of shit? Oh, but Brady been there the whole time. First Super Bowl, Brady didn't do caca. That's why the homie Kirby was thinking he was a system guy. And I told him, no, I'm not watching dude good. He been Tom Brady number one supporter since. The last Super Bowl, Skip Bayless like to mention the last 3 plays down the field. Yeah, everybody was tired. And Sonny Michel had ran the defense into the ground. See, that's why I keep telling y'all, it is never going to be a passing league. You shout out to my rest in peace and shout out to my coach Jimmy Field. You run to win, you throw to score. When it's cold outside or it's hot and steamy in them domes and you've been slamming up against those defenders' body, we get tired and you can get us. This is not some type of mathematical Einstein equation. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the world. Look at the NFL going back to the first Super Bowl up until this last one. If you were running the football effectively, you won. How did the Packers won the first one? Student body left, student body right. Y'all always see, and you have to seal, and then you seal them off. Student body left, student body right with the Packers. How did the Kansas City Chiefs, with the great Patrick Mahomes, win? Handed it to Williams, 35-yard run, touchdown, slowed down that pass rush. They won the game. It's never going to change. It's never going to be a passing league. The Saints, they looked unstoppable right up until the point they started letting Drew Brees throw the damn ball all the time. As great as Russell Wilson is, I think he's on the path on the arc of Hall of Fame. When did the Seattle Seahawks stop making it to Super Bowls? When they got rid of the beast mode. I can go chapter and verse with this. Everybody like to say, man, if the Bears would have had McMahon, they'd have won. If Peyton would have been 5 years younger, they'd have kept winning. You ever notice that when Peyton stopped being the most dominant running back in the league, that defense stopped being the most dominant defense in the league? Come on, y'all. Jungle Brother and Chief Rocker, they Giants fans. What happened when Rodney Hampton would get hurt? What happened when Joe Morris hurt his knee? What happened when Tiki the Snitch Barber would go down when he was Butterfingers? How was Ray Lewis and them shutting people out? Because Jamal Lewis and my man, I can't think his name, number 30 for the Kansas City Chiefs. I can't think his name. He got out the league for concussions. When they stopped dominating that line of scrimmage and the offensive line stopped killing it. When was the last time Pittsburgh Steelers won the Super Bowl? When Fast Willie Park and Jerome Bettis was back there? All this throwing that Ben Roethlisberger is doing ain't on nothing. I mean, man, I can go chapter and verse. Yeah, by the way, the last time the Patriots won the Super Bowl, Sonny Michel set a rookie rusher record in the NFL, in the NFL playoffs. But it's a passing league, right? You get to take the ball out of Ingram and Alvin Kamara's hand. What happened? Drew Brees ain't good enough no more. When was the last time Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl? When he had a running game. But it's a passing league. Stop it, y'all. The banana has been officially Priest Holmes. Thank you, Jungle Brother. When Priest Holmes and Jamal Lewis got taken out of that Ravens backfield, as dope as Lamar Jackson was, when did the Ravens fall apart? When Jim Harbaugh was dumb enough to let his team rest for 3 weeks, and when Mark Ingram got their calf pulled. I'm just saying, man. Hey, When did Alabama stop winning and dominating football? When they start running the football. They start slinging it all at y'all with Tua Tagovailoa. Because if your defense, see, everybody think this is what gonna kill the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year. They don't have a great offensive line, and they don't have a running game to support that Brady nonsense. So they're gonna be heating this old ass up, and then it's gonna be a lot of 3 and out. See, everybody, that Patriots defense fell off. It didn't fall off. Tom was doing 3 and outs all the time. Falcons win the Super Bowl if they would just run the ball. Thank you, Raider Kev. Oh, the Raiders, me and Raider Kev, our team. Derek Carr stopped looking good. When they got rid of the running back, they got another one this year, Josh Jacobs. What happened? When they got Josh Jacobs, they go from winning 3 games the year before to get Josh Jacobs to winning 7 games. And Josh Jacobs, had he not cracked his collarbone, he'd have been rookie of the year. Tannehill. Whatever, Ryan Tannehill. He was straight trash in Miami. How did he start looking good again? When he got behind Derrick Henry. And when the Ravens shut down Derrick Henry, he ended up getting $60 million free dollars. Questions. Why did Miami lose 9 in a row? Because they were in a rebuilding mode, Ron. What Coach Flores was doing is creating a culture. Creating a hard-working, hard-nosed culture. So they lost all those games because they got rid of all that veteran leadership or what would be leadership. I have a dude on Twitter that I talk to. I don't want to say his name because he be sliding me information early. And I put it out there. I can't say his name, but I got a dude. He said he went to a Miami Dolphins practice, Ron. It was the worst practice he had ever went to before Flores got there. He said now that he's gone back down there, it was probably the most efficient. That's why I think the Miami Dolphins need to pass on Tua, continue to build it through the draft, and sign Cameron Newton. They'll win that division, they get Cameron Newton. Because he got something to prove. And Brian Flores is going to run the ball and make Cam, and then Cam will make plays when he needs to, not because he has to. And remember, this is Built for This Network. I am HRap B. This is the End of the Bench podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you haven't, please hit the share Facebook button. If you haven't, please hit the share Twitter button. And if you have any podcast apps, I need you to go to those podcast apps and subscribe to Built for This Network. The apps that I know for a fact that we are on, of course, Spreaker.com. YouTube, Built for This Network. Please subscribe and comment. Apple Podcasts, please subscribe and comment. Spotify, please subscribe and comment. iHeartRadio, please subscribe and comment. Google Podcasts, please subscribe and comment. Castbox, please subscribe and comment. Deezer, please subscribe and comment. Podcast Addict, please subscribe and comment. And if you want to download this new app called Himalaya, it is a podcast player. Himalaya app. Subscribe and comment, man. Visit my website. Do everything, man. Subscribe to the network, man. Help us out, because what we're doing here at Built for This Network is creating a culture in which you can get information, solid information. A lot of, like those shows like this, it is a lot of opinion, conjecture, but it is stuff that is based on facts and things that we've seen. Thank you. You're welcome, Ron. It's always good chopping it up with you, man. You're my man. Love chopping it up with you on Twitter. It's all good to see you, brother. Thank you for putting me in your little group. And remember, y'all, this is a podcast. On Spreaker, we do podcasts. That means if you just showed up and you like what I'm saying, hang up right now and go listen to the whole show in about 40 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so. Rebuilding is a cop-out. No, it's not, because a lot of people, Ron, they were saying, oh, they're tanking, up until he created that culture and they started whooping on people's head when the crown jewel of last season was beating that unstoppable juggernaut of a quarterback, Tom Brady, who hit a wide open defender to end the game. I'm just saying. Rebuilding is real, Ron. Sometimes as a coach, see the beauty in real coaching, the Tuna, Belichick, Mike Tomlin, you got to get rid of some of those dudes who are comfortable where they are.